Hi friends, once again I'm here to talk about one of the key topic what we need to know in strategic marketing management. If you are a marketer, you need to know these areas, so that is giving you all the basic understanding of all these concepts so that you all can dig into those areas and study more. And these video series, Unimind video series, initially we will be coming up with short videos to give you all the idea about the concepts. So later we will be coming up with the lengthy videos where you all can get more idea about all these concepts what we discuss under these whatever the subjects coming under Unimind video series. So let me take you all through the today's topic. Today's topic is the segmentation in marketing. Once again another key topic what we need to discuss in marketing, segmentation. So when it comes to segmentation, because if you're a marketer, you need to have a clear idea about your target market and the target audience, so called your customers and the consumers. If we fail to identify our target market and the target audience, so called these customers and the consumers, we will not be able to build a proper strategies to reach their expectations. Because in marketing, when you identify their behavioral perspectives, the behavioral science behind your target market and the target audience, you can comply your strategies to meet those behavioral factors in the market. So it will be easy for you all to reach your organizational objectives. So to do that, you need to have a clear understanding about your segment, what you are going to cater. Segment means what? The set of people, the group or portion of the whole market whom you are going to cater with your product and services. We can identify it as the segmentation or the segment for your business. So that is the target group for your business. As an example, if you are making an infant food, so your target market for this food is kids, infants. But for your target audience to communicate this message, because your infant cannot go to the supermarket and ask your product, or go to nearby retail shop and ask your product. So they are the target market. So by doing segmentation, you identify the right set of people who is consuming your product. And at the same time, when you look at a product in that nature, you got to identify the people who will take the buying decision. So that also segmentation. So you need to look at, okay, who will be taking the buying decision making unit in this product. So that also you need to look at under segmentation. So consumers as well as the customers, you got to identify by doing the proper segmentation. So how are we going to do this segmentation? So that is another thing. So there are many strategies. There are many variables where we can look at in segmenting the market or grouping the market into segments. So I mean, in general, we can identify few main variables where we can use to segment the market. Those are main variables. If I tell you all the main variables, we can segment the market, or we can group the market by looking at the demographic variables of individuals. What do you mean by the demographic variables? Those are personal characteristics: age, gender, occupation, education, income. So those parameters we can use to segment the market. By looking at the education, you can identify, okay, people who are educated with postgraduate qualifications, or tertiary level education, primary level education, graduates. So that under education you have so many parameters where you can use to group your market, identify your market uniquely. Age. infants, kids, teenagers, young adults, you can group it like that. Gender, male, female, clear differentiation, you can see it. Income wise, you can segment lower income, lower middle income, upper middle income, upper income, like that. Or else you can give the numerical figures and classify your segment by looking at the income. So like that we can use individual characteristics, the demographic variables, to segment your market and identify what group to cater with your products and services. That is one variable where you can use to segment the market. So what is the other variable? The other variable, geographic parameters you can use to segment the market. Geographic parameters. The parameters connected with your geographic demarcations. Maybe provinces, cities, density of a city. So continent, countries, yes, climatic conditions, winter, autumn, spring, summer, monsoons, so those areas. So climatic conditions you can use to segment the market. Any parameter where you feel that you need to use geographically to demarcate for your product, you can use the geographical segmentation. Even height from sea level, let's say you are talking about a product which is in the agriculture industry. Depending on the height from sea level, the soil condition might differ, climatic condition might differ. So your product might suit based on that. So you got to identify it. You got to identify it. So that is another parameter. So third parameter, I might say, the behavioral factors of your market. Behavioral factors. Where they consume, where they buy, and all these things. By looking at the behavioral factors, you can identify heavy users, moderate users, non-users, kind of behavioral factors you can look at. The behavioral location you can take to segment the market. So like that, the behavioral factors you can take as another area to segment your market. So the fourth area I might take psychological factors. Psychological factors. The factors connected with the psychological parameters. Your lifestyle, your personality, your thinking patterns, your attitudes, your morals, your beliefs, you can use to segment the market still. So like that, majorly we can use those variables to segment the market as fundamental areas we can use. There are so many other sub-elements we can bring under them. By looking at the benefit expectations, we can segment the market. So you can decide, depending on the business what you're into, depending on the product what you're into, the industry what you're into, you can look at the major parameter and sub-elements what you can bring in to the segmentation. Our whole idea is to identify the right set of people who will buy our products and whom we can cater with our products and services. So our expectation is to identify the right set of people who will invest in our products, who will buy our products, who will consume our products. To do that, we need to have a clear understanding about them. So that is why we do these segmentations. So it is a deep strategy area. When you look at the segmentation, you can't just look at the market and do it. You need to study the whole market. You need to go in depth into the market and study it. Otherwise, you can't do that. So it's a deep strategy area. But in this video, I will not be telling you the whole depth in the segmentation. We will be discussing some more areas under videos that are coming in future in segmentation. So remember, if you are to start the business, if you are to start marketing your product, first thing you got to do is to identify your target market and the target audience, so-called the customers and the consumers, by doing your segmentation properly, by dividing the market into mutually exclusive groups, by dividing the market into mutually exclusive groups. So start your segmentation effectively. Do your segmentation effectively. Identify your target market and the target audience. Identify your customers and the consumers. Then design your strategies and reach your marketing objectives. Good luck.